Yo, story lovers. Love messier than a pretzel spill in Times Square is here. Will this millionaire lose his company or his heart to a chaotic IT girl? Welcome to Soul and Love Stories, the wild corner where drama's funnier than a Knicks comeback. Every time you hit play, drop a comment, or smash that like, you make my Big Apple heart skip a beat. You're my soul, my vibe, my late-night pretzel run. I'm here to bring laughs, a touch of sweetness, and a heap of tension. Not subbed yet? Slam that subscribe button and bell now. Help us hit 1,000 subs so I can spin even crazier tales. Drop your city in the comments, Brooklyn, Queens, or halfway across the globe. Let's see where my crew's at, 'cause this story'll hit you harder than a rush hour subway. Ready or not? Liam Carter, 32, sat in his sleek Tesla, stuck in Times Square like he was trapped in a flashing LED box. The blaring taxi horns, dazzling Broadway billboards, and the chaotic mix of exhaust fumes and New York madness made his head feel like it was about to explode. As CEO of Carter Tech, he was losing it over a new AI project that kept glitching. Those idiot engineers couldn't fix a thing, and he just wanted to punch something to let off steam. Hands gripping the wheel, brown hair a mess like he'd just bolted from a Knicks loss, Liam muttered, "Damn NYC, the whole world knows I'm rich, but no one knows how to drive." Suddenly, a shout sliced through his thoughts. "Best pretzels in NYC, $3. Who's buying?" Liam turned and saw a petite girl in the crowd, clutching a tray of steaming pretzels. Her black ponytail a tangled mess, wearing a faded NYU t-shirt. She waved her arms like a traffic cop, her shrill voice drowning out the horns. "Hot, tasty, cheap. You'll regret it forever if you don't buy." Liam frowned, opening the door to escape the claustrophobia, when bam, she crashed right into him. The pretzel tray tilted, pastries flying onto his Armani suit like fireworks, salt scattering everywhere. "God damn it, what's wrong with your walking? You ruined my stock," she yelled, brown eyes wide, hands on hips like she was ready for a showdown. Liam, cool as ice, brushed salt off his shoulder. "You ruined my suit first. This vest is worth more than your whole pretzel cart." He pulled out his wallet, handed her a $50 bill. "Buy the whole tray. Keep the change." The girl, Ruby Diaz, 27, a Mexican exchange student fresh out of NYU's IT program, froze for 2 seconds, then exploded. "You think I'm some broke immigrant begging? I graduated NYU, IT major, coding better than you can imagine. Hand me $50 and expect me to kiss your feet?" Liam blinked, speechless for the first time that day. IT grad selling pretzels? Did NYU kick her out or what? He eyed her, from her torn Converse to the steaming pretzel tray, and thought, probably an immigrant scraping by, but why so stubborn? "So what do you want?" he asked, voice steady like he was in a board meeting. Ruby smirked, picking up an intact pretzel from the ground, dusting it off. "An apology for wrecking my stuff, or pay exactly $3, not a cent more." Liam almost laughed. That kind of pride was bizarre in NYC, where people would sell their souls for $50. He tucked the 50 back, pulled out $3. "Fine, you win." Ruby snatched it, shoved it in her jeans, glared, "Good, stay away from my tray next time." Liam watched her turn, shouting, "Hot pretzels here," into the Times Square chaos, thinking, something's off with her, or maybe with me. Liam Carter jogged around Central Park, his gray hoodie soaked with sweat, clutching a cold Starbucks cup, trying to shake off the AI glitches haunting him at Carter Tech. New York on a Sunday morning buzzed with distant saxophone tunes, balloon vendors, and the smell of fresh grass easing his stress, at least until a familiar shout hit his ears near Bethesda Fountain. "Pretzels better than Yankee Stadium hot dogs. $3, come try 'em." Liam stopped, rolling his eyes. It was her again, Ruby Diaz, in the crowd with a steaming pretzel tray, ponytail a mess, an ancient NYU-stickered laptop beside her looking ready to fall apart. Ruby waved her arms, voice booming, Hot, soft, tasty. Skip this and you're wasting your NYC life. A middle-aged guy grumbled, $3? Robbery. Bodegas sell 'em for $1. Ruby fired back. Robbery? I'd hack your wallet by now. I'm an IT grad. Walked all morning, baked these with my sweat. $3 is a steal. Liam lingered back, smirking. This girl had a New York mouth, fearless as hell. He stepped up, pulling out $3. One, please. Ruby glanced at him, clocking the vest guy from before, and grinned. Back to ruin more clothes? This time I'll load it with salt to wake you up. She handed him a pretzel, deliberately dusting his hand with extra salt. Liam brushed it off, took a bite, hot, damn good, but his eyes locked on the old laptop she'd been tapping. The screen flashed lines of code, eerily like the AI language Carter Tech was wrestling with. What are you coding on that thing? He asked, calm but suspicious. Ruby flinched, slamming the laptop shut like it was gold. Oh, just drawing with code. Immigrant IT hobby. Liam raised a brow. IT grad selling pretzels? Flunk a class or something? Ruby bristled, hands on the tray. Rich guy who can't code. Flunked life, huh? I graduated NYU, code like a pro, just sell pretzels to survive NYC. He scanned her, torn Converse, dusty laptop, NYU IT grad, slinging street food. For real? If you're so good, why not work at a company? He asked, half teasing, half probing. Ruby smirked. Companies pay crap. My student visa's expired. I fend for myself. Get it, Mr. Nix? Liam froze. She knew he loved the Knicks. Is she stalking me? He took another bite, thinking, maybe just a sharp immigrant, but too sharp? Ruby turned, yelling, Pretzels here! But snuck a sly glance at him like she knew he was sizing her up. Liam sipped his cold Starbucks, watching her in Central Park's green sprawl, muttering to himself, she's no simpleton, IT grad who outsells pretzels better than she codes? He didn't catch Ruby thinking, rich dude's clueless, let's see how I mess with him next. Liam Carter sat in his Upper East Side penthouse, gazing through the glass at the flickering cars on Fifth Avenue, his mind a mess like the buggy AI code at Carter Tech. After that Central Park run-in, he'd accidentally picked up Ruby's homemade business card, Pretzel Diaz, NYC's finest, dropped from her bag, with a scribbled phone number. For some reason, he called right away. Deliver 10 pretzels to my penthouse, quick! Ruby's voice snapped back. Craving salt again? 20 minutes, I'm there. Liam smirked, thinking, what kind of IT grad delivers faster than my team fixes bugs? The doorbell buzzed and Ruby appeared, steaming pretzel tray in hand, beat-up NYU-stickered laptop under her arm, torn Converse dragging across the polished wood floor. 10 pretzels, $30. Pay up, she declared. But as she set the tray down, a salt bag in her backpack ripped open. White grains spilled everywhere like snow in the Upper East Side. Oh, crap, I brought extra for flavor, Ruby yelped, dropping to her knees to scoop it up, accidentally knocking over Liam's Starbucks. He froze, staring at the chaos. You trying to trash my place, too? Ruby looked up, hair tangled with salt. You ordered delivery. Deal with it. I'm clumsy but committed. Liam almost snapped, but his eyes caught the laptop that slipped from her grip, its screen lit up with AI code, eerily identical to Carter Tech's struggling project. He grabbed it, holding tight as Ruby lunged to snatch it back, his gaze darkening. Lisa dumped me years ago 'cause I wasn't rich enough, wasn't good enough, just a broke engineer. Now this girl knows Carter Tech's code. Is she after my money too? He let go, voice icy. Did you hack me for real? Ruby flinched, hands on the tray. Get over yourself. I'm an immigrant. I code for fun. I aced AI at NYU. Now I sell pretzels to survive, not to hack you. He watched her scramble for salt, hands shaky, thinking, she's nothing like Lisa. Lisa'd never get this messy. But why's my gut still nagging me? Liam picked up a salt-drenched pretzel from the floor, handed it to her. Try it, good or not. Ruby bit in, wincing. Too salty, but I like it. Liam sat down, grabbed one for himself, took a bite, musing, "Not like Lisa. This one's real. Or am I wrong?" The tension eased, both sitting amid the salt pile, munching pretzels like nothing happened. But as Ruby stood, her phone dropped, and Liam caught her whispering into an earpiece. "I've got another way to make cash. Don't worry." Liam stiffened, watching her shuffle to the door, laptop clutched tight, thinking, NYU at grad living like this. She's hiding something, no doubt. Ruby turned, winking. "Order done, $30, pay up. Call earlier next time, I'll spill less." Liam handed over the cash, smirking. "Suspicion or crush, I'm losing it." Lisa's old sting lingered, but that salty pretzel in his hand, strangely delicious. Yo, Soul and Love Stories crew, hold on to your pretzels, cause this story's about to flip like a subway train off the rails. Liam's just chowing down on a salt-covered floor, and Ruby's sneaking whispers about another way to make cash. Wait, what? Is this IT girl hacking Carter Tech or just hacking Liam's heart? Drama's about to explode bigger than Times Square fireworks. Guess now, is Ruby a genius or a con? Drop your take in the comments. Team Liam or Team Ruby? I'm reading everyone. Don't sleep on that like button. Each tap's a Nick slam dunk in my heart. Not subbed yet? Hit subscribe and the bell now. Push us to 1,000 subs. The next shock'll drop your jaw in meatpacking. Ready? Hold your breath. It's about to get wilder. Liam Carter stood amid the Carter Tech party in the meatpacking district, neon lights flashing, EDM thumping the floor, his sleek black vest making him look like a tech king. But his heart pounded like the Knicks were about to blow an overtime lead. The AI project was moments from launch when the giant screen in the hall went black, blazing red text screaming, "Carter Tech's done! Liam Carter's a fraud!" Investors whispered. Reporters raised cameras, then a video hit. Ruby Diaz, hair a mess, faded NYU shirt, stealing code from Carter Tech's servers, fake as hell but sharp like a Hollywood flick. Liam gritted his teeth. "What the hell is this?" Diego from Queens, a hoodie-clad punk in the corner, sneered, "Your pretzel girl sold you out. $500. Ruby slipped in, hauling a steaming tray of 20 pretzels from Liam's order, her beat-up laptop tucked under her arm. "Pretzels here, $60, she shouted, but spotting the video, her eyes popped. "What the—" Diego snarled. "Don't deny it. I caught you hacking Carter Tech." The crowd turned, an investor barking, "Liam, your company's toast. Your rep's gone." Liam spun to Ruby, eyes darkening. "You did this for real?" Ruby charged forward, slamming the pretzel tray whack on Diego's hand, salt flying like fireworks. "It's all fake! I didn't steal a thing!" But Diego flashed a forged text. "Ruby, $500, hack Carter Tech." Liam trembled. "You sold my code?" Lights flickered, the system crashed completely. Reporters yelled, "Carter Tech's bankrupt!" Liam grabbed Diego's collar. "You're dead!" But Ruby yanked him back. "Let me handle it!" She flipped open her old laptop, fingers flying. "I'm using NYU code. It's banned. I could get sued, but I'm saving you." Liam gaped. "You're nuts! NYU sues, you're screwed!" Ruby clenched her jaw. "You're worth it. I won't let you lose everything." Code raced like an NYC taxi at rush hour. She hacked Diego back, restoring the system. The screen lit up, the fake video vanished, AI roared to life. The crowd hushed, then erupted in applause. Diego clutched his hand, howling. "You paid me!" Ruby slipped on salt, crashing thud, gasping. "I didn't! Fake text, you jerk!" Liam rushed to lift her, hands shaking. "You risked it all for me?" Ruby flushed. "I code to live, not to hurt you, trust me." The room buzzed, cameras zoomed in, but Liam pulled her to a dark corner amid the neon glow, kissing her hard like the Knicks just won at the buzzer. "I trust you, even if I'm crazy." Ruby shoved him, trembling. "You lost it mid-drama, huh?" Her eyes sparkled like she'd hacked his soul. Liam spun, barking at Diego. "Get out! I'll deal with you later!" The punk bolted, leaving a salt-strewn floor. Liam stared at Ruby, thinking, "She risked her life for me, real or fake?" Ruby hugged her laptop, muttering, "Saved you and nearly died. Double fees next time." Liam smirked amid meatpacking's chaos, musing, "She's not just selling pretzels, she's selling her damn life for me." Liam Carter floored his Tesla across the Brooklyn Bridge, snow blanketing Dumbo in white, the biting wind tousling his hair like he'd just watched the Knicks crash and burn. After the meatpacking hack, Ruby vanished. No pretzels, no texts, just a nagging question in his head. Did she save me or screw me? Carter Tech's board met on Zoom that morning, grizzled faces growling across the screen. "Liam, that pretzel girl's a spy. Hand her over, or we pull funding." Liam clenched his jaw, thinking, she fixed the glitch. But what's with Diego's $500 text? He couldn't wait, speeding to Dumbo. Nate said she'd be selling there. Under the snowfall, Ruby Diaz stood by a small pretzel tray, her beat-up laptop propped on a crate, fingers tapping code, shouting, "Hot pretzels, $3, warm up." Brooklyn kids swarmed her, and she handed out freebies, grinning. "Eat up, it's freezing." Liam approached, black vest soaked, voice hoarse. "Had enough of hiding, Diaz." "Diego says you paid him $500 to tank Carter Tech. True or not?" Ruby flinched, dropping a pretzel into the snow, spinning around wide-eyed. "Why are you hunting me down?" "I saved you." Liam flashed the Zoom iPad, the board roaring. "Turn her in, Liam!" Ruby dragged him to a corner, snow clinging to her tangled black hair, voice choking. "Listen, when my visa expired, Mom called from Mexico daily, asking for tuition, rent money. I studied IT but couldn't land a job, so I almost sold code to Diego to survive, so she wouldn't cry anymore. Then I met you, and I didn't want to fail like that." Liam gripped her icy hand, eyes darkening. "Lisa ditched me 'cause I was poor, just a broke engineer, but this girl's out here in the snow, saving me, not using me." Zoom blared, "Choose, Liam, her or the company." He stared at her, trembling, recalling Lisa's mocking laugh as she walked away, thinking, "Ruby's not her. She's real." He killed the Zoom, barking, "I'm keeping her. Carter Tech can burn." Ruby gaped, "You're insane." She lunged for her laptop, typing like mad. Old NYU code raced, patching Carter Tech's final AI flaw. The iPad screen flared back, board silent. "It's fixed. Liam stays." Liam stood stunned. She saved me again? Snow thickened. He pulled Ruby into Dumbo's street, Instagram-worthy lights glowing hazy. "I was wrong to doubt you," he rasped, then kissed her hard, snow on their lips, cold yet warm like a Knicks buzzer-beater win. "You're not Lisa. You saved me for real." Ruby shoved him, blushing. "You're nuts, kissing in a snowstorm." Liam grinned, shedding his usual chill. "You saved me twice. Stay with me?" She grabbed a snowy pretzel, stuffed it in his hand. "Fine, but don't expect me to play nice." He bit in, salt melting with snow, thinking, she didn't just hack bugs. She hacked my past. Dumbo's wind whipped by. Liam held her hand, musing, "Carter Tech's alive, but I'm living for her now." 6 months after the meatpacking chaos, Carter Tech's green tech hub in Brooklyn glowed like Madison Square Garden during a Knicks playoff win. Glass walls gleaming, solar roof humming. But the real star was Ruby Diaz's pretzel corner, wafting hot dough that outshone the tech vibe. Now, the chaotic IT advisor, after saving Carter Tech with her code, Ruby hollered, "Pretzels, $3, tastier than your AI code, buy up." Liam Carter, ditching his vest for a rolled-up shirt, sipped a Dunkin' Ruby Brood, leagues better than Starbucks. Smirking, "She's hacked my heart, and now the whole team." Engineers cracked up, clapping like they'd seen a Knicks three-pointer. Today was the launch of the Green AI project, replacing the old lab that nearly killed Carter Tech. Diane Carter, Liam's mom, flew in from the Hamptons, hugging Ruby before the crowd. "This clumsy girl saved my son twice." Ruby blushed, dropping the mic. Thud echoed, the room roaring with laughter. Liam picked it up, grinning. "Still you, huh?" Ruby winked. "Deal with it if you can." But before the ribbon cutting, lights blinked out. The big screen flickered. Carter Tech down again. Chloe, Ruby's old NYU rival, popped up on Zoom, sneering. "Ruby, you outshone me back then. Now you're a pretzel peddler. I'm crashing Carter Tech to prove I'm the best." Liam spun to Ruby. "You know her?" Ruby's jaw dropped. "Chloe? You've been jealous since NYU? Now revenge?" Chloe cackled. "Hack it back if you're so great." Liam growled. "She's killing the project." Ruby smirked. "Watch me." She cracked open her ancient laptop, fingers blazing, not just fixing the glitch, but hacking Chloe's rig, flipping the Zoom feed. Chloe's accounts locked, her panicked voice. "What are you doing?" Ruby iced her. "Apologize publicly, or I leak your NYU cheating scandal." Chloe's face purpled, stammering. I'm sorry, Liam. Ruby, I was wrong." Before vanishing from Zoom as the crowd erupted in cheers. Liam gaped. "You hacked her?" Ruby shrugged. "I've been better since day one. Kindness kept me from ruining her." Lights flared back. The green AI hummed alive, the room roaring. Liam dragged Ruby to their first pretzel spot in Times Square, snow dusting down, Broadway lights blazing. He dropped to one knee, fumbling a simple ring box. "Ruby Diaz, from pretzels on my suit to hacking foes for me. Marry me?" Ruby's eyes bulged, hands shook, and the whole pretzel tray crashed bam onto Liam's head, dough flying, salt coating his hair like fake snow. Times Square passers-by howled. "What kind of wedding's this?" Ruby yelled. "Marry me, you're stuck with this chaos forever, dare you?" Liam hugged her, salt in his face, laughing. "Hack my whole life, I'm in." Ruby smeared salt on his cheek. "Locked your heart. Deal with it." Liam pulled her in for a snowy, salty kiss as the crowd clapped like it was a rom-com finale. Diane, watching from afar, shook her head. "Watch her dump pretzels on the whole family." Under Times Square's glow, Liam held Ruby's hand, thinking, "She saved Carter Tech, my life, and now my hair's a salty mess." Ruby winked. "Wed me. I still deliver. You're paying." He nodded, knowing he'd just married New York's wildest genius. Hey, Soul and Love Stories fam. The story's done, but the buzz is still going strong. From a pretzel mishap to a wedding in Times Square, Liam and Ruby's journey is something else. What do you think? Drop a comment. Is this the perfect couple, or does Ruby still owe Liam a better pretzel? Hit the like button and subscribe to help the channel reach 1K subs. More great stories are on the way. Also, let us know where you're watching from. Brooklyn, Queens, or beyond. Thanks for being part of the community.